Johnny 5 is alive. Hey guys, I'm Scott with Before You Buy, and today we have the SGLEDS 36 watt motion sensor light. If you remember, we recently did their color light. If you recall, remember this bad boy where we could change different colors on that back wall, right? This is now that same company, the motion light. This company sent this light to me for free, but as you know, I always provide quick, fun, and 100% honest light reviews and other product reviews. But today it just happens to be a light. So we actually use a motion light in our garage. Our garage door opener is old enough, it doesn't have like a motion sensor built in, and there was already a motion light in our garage when we first bought it 16 years ago, if that shows you my age. But once you install a motion light in your garage, every time you pull in the garage or you walk out to the garage to get something, that motion light will kick on every time. This is one light that I feel is going to be worth the money. The company uses these ceramic bearings. I'm going to actually jump over to here so you can see a little better. They use these ceramic, not bearings, cooling circles that actually help cool those LEDs better, and they obviously are waterproof. But because of those ceramic bearings, they say that the light actually cools down better. You're going to get a lot longer battery life, longevity out of this light. Also, pretty sweet features here. Most motion lights kind of have this, I guess, but we have obviously just the test mode. But then we have the auto mode. Auto basically allows you to set how long, we'll get to that, how long you want that light to turn on. Then we have on time mode. So that's basically, if you want to use a light switch, turn that off and on. That could be convenient if you want a different light for in your garage, but also you may want to use it as a motion light sometimes, but it can just be a straight light switch powered. So that's kind of convenient to be able to have that as an option. And then last but not least, you can have the dawn to dusk mode, D to D. See if I'm focusing on that. So basically, again, you set what kind of sensor level you want, and it'll turn on in the morning, turn off at night, or actually vice versa. It turns on at night, right? The sensor will kick it on. So the sensor will kick it on at night, at dusk, and turn it off at dawn in the morning. So that's where these little knobs on the bottom come in. So as you can see, we have the 3 different knobs here. So we have the lux that determines how bright you want that LED, or how bright of time of day you want, right? The sunlight, the moonlight, how much light does it need to actually turn that bad boy on, right? The next knob is time. You can go 0 to 10 minutes here, and that basically will allow you to set how long when it does turn on, as long as it's not day to dawn to dusk, right? So if it's motion sensor, how long do you want that to be on? It can be on for up to 10 minutes. And then last but not least, you have the range. Okay, so the range would basically be, the distance from this sensor. They can go up to 50 feet. So out to 50 feet. But what if you don't want to quite catch, if a neighbor walks in their yard, you don't want it to turn on, but if they come into your property, then you want it to turn on. Well, that's one thing you can use the range, the sensitivity of it, to then turn on accordingly. So that I think is also pretty fantastic. So it is a 36 watt LEDs in there. So even though it's only 36 watt, it produces insane amount of light. As you can see, it turned my garage lights from pretty good to incredibly bright. But also I do want to point out that you can aim these lights any different direction. They twist this way, they twist this way. So let's say you just want to shoot out straight sideways. I don't know why you would do that, but that's pretty incredible, the amount of capability and aiming you get here. What if you want them both to just shoot a certain direction, spin them around, boom, now they're both kind of hitting that one side. I just think that this is actually a brilliant idea to be able to just have these pivot and swivel, and you got the whole array there. But they are 5000K color temperature, so it's going to be a pretty white light, and it's IP65 certified, so that's pretty cool. But Scott, I've never installed a light before, and I don't even know how to do anything electricity. Number one, that's okay. There's YouTube. As you can see, it comes with everything you need, and there's only 3 wires. You got, and when you go to hook it up, you're gonna have a black wire and a white wire, more than likely in your house, that on the outlet that you can hook it up to. The green is the ground wire, and it comes with the wire nuts you need, the mounting plate. So basically, you screw this to your box with the screws, and this is a nice little waterproof seal on the back, and then this screw goes right down the middle, right in there, right, to screw into this plate to hold the light up. Boom. It's pretty much that simple. And then this is a nice little stop. This is a nice little waterproof cap for that little hole to then finish that waterproofing, finish that sealing it off to continue to keep it IP65 rating. You can even kind of see the black line there around the sensor. Everything is waterproof, everything is nice, and it's relatively cheap. Let me verify how cheap this is as I'm scrolling up here. I'm checking out on Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, real quick, if this review is helping you, if you feel like this is the right light for you, please consider using my links down below. It actually gives me a little kickback, buys me that cup of coffee. Right now, it's 12:30 in the morning. That's when I start my recording of my videos, because I have family and they're sleeping. So help buy me a cup of coffee, keep me going, keep the reviews coming. On Amazon, right now, this is $58. So they also have some other sizes. They have ones that are 4 LEDs in a square. They have some that are single LEDs, much lower wattage if you don't need something so bright. But they did send me over their monster light, and it's awesome. It's so bright. So it's fantastic for my personal use. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions at all, please leave them down below in the comments. I will make sure to answer every single one. And until next time, Johnny 5 out. Peace.